Hey folks, here's the view of a hurricane you don't want to see if you're in this picture someplace. This is, of course, is Maria. This is Puerto Rico, San Juan up there, the radar site right here. This is St. Croix right here in the U.S. Virgin Islands. And you can see the northern eye wall just about to kind of cross the southern part of that island. Going through kind of an eye wall regeneration right now, the outer eye wall kind of replacing the inner one. And when it does that, sometimes that lowers the winds just a little bit, but it spreads the wind field out a little more. The other Virgin Islands, U.S. up here, St. Thomas, St. John, these are British Virgin Islands. This whole thing moving to the west, northwest at a pretty good clip. Now, we can look at this another way. We can use radar to look at the wind speed. Radar detected wind speed with this, and the green is wind blowing toward the radar. The red is wind blowing away from the radar, and look what it's detecting out here in the middle of this. It's showing winds blowing away at 142, inbound winds at 118, and that's just a couple of spots I picked out in there. We know there are stronger winds being reported by the reconnaissance aircraft out in that scene. There's that eye, and again, this last picture is about 15 minutes old, so it's moved a little bit more even since that. So folks on St. Croix really hanging on tonight as this storm moves the eye of it just south of the island, that northern eye wall, giving them a pretty good skirt. 175 mile per hour winds, still at 165 tomorrow morning as it moves across the island of Puerto Rico, and then it continues moving off to the northwest from there, eventually turning northward. We don't see this as a threat to the Gulf at all. Whether or not it's a threat to the East Coast is yet to be determined. Certainly not Florida, but the Northeast, at least at this point, it looks like it won't be an issue, but still bears watch. To the north, of course, is Jose, still churning off the coast of Baltimore, Washington, the Delmarva Peninsula there. It's going to kind of wander around out there, but sending big waves and some pretty gusty winds to the coast, but it's not going to hit them directly. Across the valley tonight, temperatures in the 80s, valley-wide 82 to 86 degrees. Your dew points are all in the 70s now, and those are way up there. We'll put that on the Muggy meter, and you're looking at an average of at least 75, maybe a little higher than that now. So it is sticky out there. We're in the top of the chart as far as humidity goes. Tomorrow we're back up to 100 in the west, 90s in the east, and upper 80s along the coast with an isolated shower possible. The normal high this time of year is 91. We're going 97, 94, 94. Records shouldn't be threatened, but we will be above average. Quick check of Future Track says we see isolated showers again tomorrow. Like today, nothing widespread. We go into Thursday, same kind of thing. Every once in a while a green spot shows up, but nothing major, and that's the case for the next 2 or 3 days. Your rain chances go 20, 20, and then 10 after that. So for tonight across the valley, we expect skies to be partly cloudy, warm and very muggy, a low of 78, southeasterly winds. And tomorrow, back up to 97, partly sunny skies. Could be a stray shower like today, but most areas don't get it. 97, 94, 94. You go on beyond that, we keep it in the 90s. Every day at least some sunshine. The next 3 days, an isolated shower possible. Nighttime lows in the 70s. So a very warm and humid forecast for the next 7 days. That's your updated First Warn 5 forecast. Joel?